I scrape, I crawl, I bleed for this. I fight, I brawl, I fiend for this. I feed on this. I show no signs of weaknesses. I hate the hedonist. I love nights full of sleeplessness. I call suffering my brother. I love him like my mother. We look out for each other. We die for one another. I fight, I brawl, I fiend for this. I scrape, I crawl, I bleed for this. I scrape, I crawl, I bleed for this. I fight, I brawl, I fiend for this. I feed on this. I show no signs of weaknesses. I hate the hedonist. I love nights full of sleeplessness. I call suffering my brother. I love him like my mother. We look out for each other. We die for one another. I fight, I brawl, I fiend for this. I scrape, I crawl, I bleed for this. Hearts gone, march on. Our lives are part one. Kids learn to draw guns before they learn to draw the sun. Emotionless, an orphanage is full of carcasses where fiends score morphine, horror scenes and heartlessness. Pallbearers carry only sons. Loved ones hang their heads. Best friends can make your bed. Turn a blind eye or catch a blind side when they drive by. Not mine, they scream. Not mine, then they pop nines. Impossible. It's impossible, they say. I pray to make it work, but only Satan listens when I pray. I wish you well, but wishes don't come true. You could throw a brick of gold into a wishing well. I wish you well, living inside of a prison cell. Cellmate put you in checkmate and ship shakes right through your breastplate. And rest assured they won't hesitate till you hesitate to respirate, terrorize, suffocate. I scrape, I crawl, I bleed for this. I fight, I brawl, I fiend for this. I feed on this. I show no signs of weaknesses. I hate the hedonist. I love nights full of sleeplessness. I call suffering my brother. I love him like my mother. We look out for each other. We die for one another. I fight, I brawl, I fiend for this. I scrape, I crawl.